Sounds good. All right. Hey guys, Juju22 here, and welcome to Game 2, or 2 Game 2s, of the semifinal series, or in these in the semifinal round, I should say. But there are 2 series going on, and before I go any further, I just want to, well, first let me get my pop-out chat. But first, I also want to take the time to wish you guys a very safe week, and not only that, I also have a guest with me, and I want to introduce you to my good friend AJ.
Hello.
Yes, and how's everything going?
Been going good.
So, of course, AJ is well. I'm happy that he's with me, and that um, also in the background he is playing My Rise for um, 2K23 or WWE 2K23. But I'm happy nonetheless to have you on the show, and um, truth be told, I didn't intend to do this tonight actually, um, but plans changed. Not the least of which of the fact that I had a flat tire this yesterday, actually, as a matter of fact, and while thankfully I wasn't stranded or anything like that, it definitely doesn't take away from the fact of how frustrating it is. But nonetheless, though, that was then. This is now. And before I get started, I'm just gonna play our intro for today. So let's play it. Awesome. Well, and before I go any further, of course, uh, of course, you would only hear that on the stream, but nonetheless, though, it's without any further ado, I'm just gonna get on with the game. But before I do that, I'm going to invite those who are in this game, starting with the Los Angeles Kings and the Minnesota Wild. And without any further ado, I will invite those that are in this game. And this is for those of you watching this live, or if you happen to be watching this, um, yeah, if you're watching this live, this is a good time to go get snacks and stuff like that. But with that said, I'm going to invite those that are in it. Of course, I also understand that my good friend Blaze is doing his show at this time, which, again, normally I wouldn't do this, but because of, um, well, again, plans change, but let me just let him know. Starting with Mr. Wasson. Oh, I gave him the wrong link. You had one job, TJ. Yes, I'm not afraid to roast myself.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, that's true. But, okay. Oh, yeah, and then Cole. But how have you enjoyed 2K23 WWE, AJ San?
So far, it's been fun. Other than the computers like to be hard and stubborn. And the bugs that I'm getting a lot.
I know it does bug you. Not like that. I I don't know why. I just got it. I had a kick out of doing that one, but sometimes the stupidest jokes just come off like that, man.
Hello.
Oh yeah, let's see who's in the chat really quick. Hey, Jose Blanco. And anyway, how you doing, man? It's great to have you on the show. And as that happens, let me also get. Oh yeah, also let me get your teammates from the DWO, including Naji and Diamond Light.
What team am I on?
The Washington Capitals, which is in the second game of our doubleheader. On a side note, what are some of your favorite teams in hockey, or maybe even some of your teams you don't like in hockey, if any? Okay, check on here. But yeah, nice to see you there, Jose. And then let me get Mr. Diamond Light himself. There we go. Okay. And then from the other team, okay, I don't have a way to contact Jordan, but I can contact the other for. You get Jacob, John, Jacob, Jingleheimer. Nah, just kidding.
I don't think that's him.
No, it's not him. Okay. See who else we have. Okay. Oh yeah, and then also I'm gonna get your brother Brandon. Okay.
You wanna know?
Yeah.
Um, I always wanted to try hockey, but I was never good at skating, so and
Oh.
yeah,
Well, I mean, I wasn't good at skating either, so you're not alone. Of course, the hardest part was
and
actually. Oh,
being
yeah.
being in Texas, we there's no hockey in Texas.
Well, I mean, there is, but it's not as prevalent as say in places like Edmonton or something like that.
Hmm.
So no, I totally understand that. I mean, it's more towards football, baseball, like and then
Basketball down here.
I mean, yeah, and then some basketball, but yeah, definitely it's not an area synonymous with hockey, of course, unless you're in one of the major markets like Dallas, or actually,
Yeah,
no wait, that's right, Dallas is really the only place you would ever have to go to get any place
all the
for
sporting
hockey.
events
Yeah, definitely.
because Dallas is like basically the third biggest state in Texas,
Mhm.
third biggest city in Texas.
Mhm.
Or we could also go to Houston too.
Mm. Houston has Houston really has baseball, basketball, and football, but no hockey. I mean, but even though, believe it or not, they actually used to have a hockey team, but it wasn't for the NHL. Um, it was for a competitor in the 1970s. They were the Houston Arrows, and but of course they didn't really do like they kind of struggled when it came to attracting an audience outside of maybe a few loyal people, but it was never, but it wasn't very sustainable, and it probably would have folded had it not been for the merger into the NHL in 1979. And yes, I do know because I have read about it, but still, but but yeah, it definitely
And
is a
another
place
sport
for.
that we have
Oh, yeah,
another big sport that we have here besides baseball is softball.
softball, yeah, and then what am I forgetting here? Oh yeah, and the insane one. I almost forgot to. Let me get Mr. Insane one as well. Okay, there we go. Now we got our contestants, so now I can finally move on. I always just let those who
Hmm.
are involved know that their game is up, and whether they watch it
Hmm.
live as it happens or whether they're watching it
The
um, the replay. Yeah.
the bot later.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Okay. And for this one, I'll just keep it simple. The Kings can wear black at home, and Minnesota can wear their can wear white on the road, so I'm good with that. Okay. I do, however, like the fact that out of all the games, the NHL series is really the only series in which um, you can actually create women in this game, and they would be on par with the men. Like no joke, you could just integrate them into the predominantly male game,
Same
and
team.
yeah, and you could put them on a team. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's how you would get the likes of Crushing Kelly and Patty and some of the other
Patty.
ladies. Yeah. Absolutely. All right, game underway. Here we go. Got two. And right now, Najee. Ooh, nice shot there. And Baker, nope, gets it to Shadow Knight. And goes for a shot, but blocked by Diamond Light. I will say though, I mean, this is a different kind of game. I mean, I take it you're more familiar with the rules of like hockey, or not hockey, sorry, baseball and basketball and football, but oh, nice shot there, and nice save there by Fleury though. But yeah, your DWO teammates are on the Kings, and of course your good friend your good friend Brandon is on the Wild. I mean, how do you feel about your good friends on different teams, and that one of them is going to win, and then the other is out?
That it's just all about having fun.
And that definitely is the most important thing, is that ultimately you do have fun. And oh, nice block there by Edler, but it's not just your friends, but also the fact that they're playing alongside the top stars of the league, and some that are on the verge of becoming stars and whatnot. A couple of great saves there by Marc-Andre Fleury. Ooh, nice shot there by Eriksson, but of course Mike Wasson, the same Mike Wasson that holds the United States Championship, is the goalkeeper.
Wow.
Yep, he's the goalkeeper.
What team is Wally on?
Wally? Oh, I can go through like who's on what team, or what team were they on. Let's see. Wally.
Yeah.
Where's Wally? Wally. Oh, that's right. He was well, he was eliminated in the first round, and he played for the Nashville Predators.
Ah.
Actually, let me see if I have that list. I always keep a list with me of the people that. Oh wait.
Who's all on my team?
Oh, that's a good question. If I can find the thing here. Okay. Well, as for your team, the Washington Capitals, you have Darius Helms, you have Bio EX, Broken Twitch. Of course, you might have heard of that guy, Broken Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
And your longtime great friend, Jet Strike. Let's So far, no scorer as of this moment, but... Oh, wait, we have an empty
It could
netter.
happen at any moment.
Mm-hmm. Let's see who's here. We have new emotes. There we go. It's very quiet in this in the chat. Like usually I would have activity, but I understand
Yeah.
that for some it's late, and for others they're watching Blaze McCoy. And as that happens, we have a power play goal by Erickson. And Joel Erickson gets a goal with an assist from Zuccarello. And Minnesota takes the lead. And if memory serves me correctly, I can't even talk. The Los Angeles Kings are ahead in the series 1-0 in a best of 3. In fact, every playoff series is a best of 3. Not too short, but definitely not too long either. But right now, Minnesota leads in a game they must win in order to force a decisive Game 3. But yeah, man, I'm definitely looking forward to the next baseball season and the next football season.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the team leader is Anze Kopitar with 4 points, leading the team. Good drink, though. Got that from Taco Bell. Kind of curious what your favorite place to eat at from time to time.
It depends. We have quite a bit here.
Oh, that's right, yeah. I don't know if you guys have it, but I have heard good things about Waffle House.
Yes, we do.
I've never had it, so how is it, man?
It's good if you like I don't know how to put it, but it's good though.
I mean, you have to like waffles. I mean, they didn't call it the Waffle House for
Yeah.
nothing, man. Like, and just as much as you go to an IHOP if you want to have their pancakes, but I mean, personally, my go-to as far as breakfast foods would be like Denny's. But again, my
Or
options are
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel's good. I do have a Cracker Barrel, and it's really awesome. The only problem is it's very out of the way. Like, it's not close enough to my work site to where I can stop by on my way back home. But it's so out of the way that but it's not close enough to my house to where I can make a trip every now and then. But no, I don't have that luxury. It's
Ours
just,
is on the other near the interstate. We want Cracker Barrel.
but I'm not going to deny it's very good. And just as good is your good friend Najee gets himself a goal. I'll tell you one thing, Najee proving his championship pedigree as let's see who assisted him on that one. Dowdy and Cole Weston, aka the guy behind the character known as Elock. Oxford. I don't know if you remember him. But yeah, Diamond Light, or not Diamond Light, but rather Najee and Diamond Light, they won a championship. Granted, this was like before, you and I became friends, but they do have prior experience. So they know what they have to do. But as it stands, it is 1-0. Well, never mind, as Kaprizov unties it, and it's 2-1. Kirill Kaprizov, and he was assisted by Brandon Cuevas and Jacob Baker. Of course, those are both custom players, rather. But Kaprizov, great handle. I mean, they did a great job finding him the puck, and now they regain the lead as they have it 2-1. Although a turnover and nice save there by Marc-Andre Fleury. Ooh, good shot, but a great save by Mike Wasson. That was a great sequence there. Ooh, good shot there by Splurgeon. And another good shot by Wasson, but now he's forced to cover up. So anytime the goalkeeper covers up the puck, then a face-off occurs in front of their net. Just a little 101 for my good friend. Wow, wait a minute. They counted it. Another goal for Eriksson. Off of a bad rebound on the part of Mike Wasson. But Eriksson gets another goal. So it's going to stand as Fila and Insane One, also known as the guy behind Phoenix Skywalker, or Zanzi, if you remember him better from his YouTube name. Well, right now, the Kings are down by 2 goals, so they're going to have to slowly but surely get back in this, and they cannot allow another goal and risk falling behind by 3 goals, but nope. Now Jordan Walker takes it. Now Arvidsson gets an open shot, and he scores! Arvidsson. Victor Arvidsson, assisted by Denal and Walker. But not Jordan Walker, another Walker. So now LA is down by 1. But yeah, how's everything going, man?
Feeling good. Other than seeing my character get busted open.
Uh-oh. I always want, you never know what to make of a man or what a man makes of himself until he sees his own blood. Or so I've been told.
This is a close game.
Yeah, it is. And for nice move there, and a couple of great saves, and another rebound, and Anastasiou gets his first goal of the playoffs, as Denal and Moore get the assists. I mean, I've seen all kind of games. I've seen games where it's like a 1-0 win. Like sometimes you get it's a scoreless game until someone finally gets a goal. And then I've seen games where goals are so plentiful, it's not even funny. And games in between. But this is a close game. It's 3-3. And Kaprizov with a long shot, but he missed. Oh, now Shadow Knight, a shot, but then saved by Mike Wasson, and he gets it out of the zone. Wow, great sequence there by Minnesota. And it looked like they were trying to set up Diamond Light, but it was intercepted. Now Jordan Walker. And I believe that's Dustin Brown. If there's one thing I do like about hockey, it's fast. Although one's enjoyment of the speed is really dependent on the person watching the show. So if speed is your game, this is definitely the game for you. If you want something that's more slow but yet strategic but still fast enough at times, definitely football's the way to go. So there definitely is an appeal to each game, like like baseball. Baseball's a whole different sport because not just because of the rules, but also because of the strategies that one employs. But what all these sports have in common is the love of the competition, and that it's a team sport. So yeah, outside of tag team championships, like that's something that wrestling doesn't give you, or any other combat sports. Whoa, nice shot, but it hit off the post. It hit the post. And hey, Brandon, what's up? Brandon's here.
Hello.
Yeah, that's my good friend AJ. But yeah, great to see you, Brandon. And at the end of two periods, and unlike all the other games where it's either like with football and basketball, they each have two halves, and then with baseball you get 9 innings, and with hockey you get, well, 3/3. Yeah, each game is very different with how it goes. Actually, no, you get 4 quarters with uh, both basketball and football, but still, the point still stands. Yeah, it definitely happened fast. Let's take a look at some of the stats really quickly. I mean, you had 1 goal in the first, and then you had 5 goals in the second between the two teams, and when it's all said and done, it's 3-3. But yeah, it's great to see you, Brandon. All right, we're back in I was going to say Staples Center, but they now call it Crypto.com Arena. In fact, I just noticed that they updated the look of the arena with the current name, Crypto.com. Because I remember that, well, wait a minute, Cuevas with a steal and almost got himself a goal. But I do remember when this game first came out, it was still called the Staples Center. So that's a nice little touch there. A nice touch of, changing the name of the arena and all the subtle little changes, though. And then, well, now Najee gets it to Brother Diamond. They call each other brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cuevas gets it to Walker, but then Drew Doughty. Oh, then, but then Najee just got beasted. That's another way of saying he got checked and he's on his butt or his back. Although someone definitely came up with the phrase getting beasted. Oh, and Camp just got beasted himself. Oh, I almost forgot about Shifty the Clown. But then Insane One has it. Dumps it. Hey, what's up, Jamar? How you doing, man? By the way, I wanted to say congratulations on becoming the World Series champion with the Milwaukee Brewers. Yes, I never thought I'd ever say Milwaukee Brewers and the World Championship in one sentence, but But what are your thoughts on the current baseball season there, Mr. AJ?
It could have gone to anyone.
You mean the standings?
Yeah.
Oh, right. And I mean, fair. That's definitely fair enough. Uh, Let me see.
It could have gone to any of the competitors, any of the teams that fought in the series.
And I take it it's the same thing with last year and the year before that, and the year before that.
Mm.
Unless you're talking about like who's winning, who's losing, and things of that nature.
I mean, like in general, like it could have gone either any way for anyone.
Oh yes, no, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right about that, and I don't think any of us thought that Tampa Bay, for instance, would have the best record. I knew they were good, but I didn't think they were that good. But yeah, great to see you, Jamar. First and foremost, how you doing, man? Just thought I'd say hello, or rather, or check in on how you were doing there. Anyway, Anderson gets it, but then Fleury with a great glove save. It's still 3-3, and this is the third and final period. At the end of this period, whoever's in the lead at the end of the time limit is the winner. And if it's tied, it will go into overtime. Sudden death. Well, not
So
literally
does that
death.
mean one shot wins it? One goal wins it?
One goal wins it, absolutely. Hey, what's up, Peter Griffin Gaming? And Peter, I'm happy to say that I do have a surprise for you. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, for a moment I thought we had another goal, but great save and great recovery there. Anyway, I showed off my new show off for new wrestlers. I created 2 of them. You might be surprised on who's on the roster of WCW. Interesting. By the way, Jamar also does his own show too,
Nice.
if you're interested. But he also does other games
I'll
too.
have to
So,
catch.
oh, yeah, definitely check him out. Sorry if I cut you off there.
No, it's all good.
Well,
Come on.
since I now know that you are still interested, Mr. Peter Griffin, for Whoa, whoa, whoa! Almost got scored again. But yeah, if you're still interested, if I wasn't convinced before, I'm convinced now. And I'm willing to guess that your character or your character on WWE is Peter Griffin. I mean, that's very straightforward. I mean, at least I know who Peter Griffin is. He's a recognizable name.
Yeah.
Well, the character at least.
Just like Homer Simpson.
Okay, so he is interested. Yes. Okay. Then I'll have to
Just
get
like
Peter
Homer
Griffin.
Simpson.
Oh yeah, Homer Simpson. Can't forget about him and Bart and
Lisa.
Or Hank Hill. Damn it, Bobby! I had to do it. I had to do it. Oh.
Why, you little?
I'm
Don't.
sorry. Yeah, that was supposed to be Homer choking Bart. Oh my gosh. I mean, if you see the comments of the, like if you type in Homer choking Bart, most of the comments are going to be like, you can never get away with this now. And then he says, Peter says, I also found out the Krusty Krab secret formula. What? And then hello to Christopher Hovis. And at the end, it is still 3-3, and we are indeed going to overtime.
Ay, caramba. Ay, caramba.
Okay. But yeah, nice to meet you, Mr. Christopher, or Mr. Hovis, or I'm not sure if that's your name or your name, but nonetheless, though, welcome to the show, Christopher, or Chris. All right, now let's get to sudden death. And
Can I get it up? Game.
did it freeze on you again? I hope it didn't.
No. My character won't get up.
Oh. Real name's Christopher. All right. But yeah, great to have you on the show, though, and definitely make yourself at home, as Minnesota trying to tie this game. Well, not just tie the game, but tied the series up by getting a win. If the Kings get this, they not only win the game, but they also win the series. As Najee goes for a winning goal, but it was saved by Fleury. It's 4 cups of faba beans, 1 whole onion, breadcrumbs, liquid smoke, chili pepper, barnacle shavings, turmeric, salt, flour, seaweed sauce, and red algae extract.
I don't think you should have said that out loud because Mr. Krabs is going to be coming now.
Dust Killer 30. Okay. Well, at least I now know.
Oh.
What's that?
When I was looking on the creations here the other day, I found Homer Simpson.
Oh. Is he Nightmare Fuel? Or is it one of those simpler ones?
He's actually one of the simpler ones, I guess.
Okay.
And I also found I looked at the other book. They created the whole Simpsons family, including Maggie.
How does Maggie fight?
I do not know.
It's a whoa, a shot that was a bit wide there, and apparently Christopher has a PlayStation 5.
Nice.
And another save and covered up by Mike Wasson. Big important face-off coming up because it'll occur in front of Wasson's net, which is a golden opportunity for Minnesota to win this game and tie the series up in a best of 3. Not a problem, Christopher. Whether I do that or not, that's my prerogative. But I appreciate the invite to add, so I'll take a look and see how you're doing.
Yikes!
But I appreciate
MVP.
the invite. Oh, another shot, but and Shifty. Oh, he was trying to do some Mario Lemieux moves, but could not get past Marc-Andre Fleury. I mean, of course, Fleury is considered the best in the world, with all due respect, with all due respect to CM Punk. Arvidsson then to
is he still wrestling or no?
CM Punk?
Yeah.
I am Captain Fane being dangerous friend? Who's Captain Fane?
I think he meant to say. I think he mean Captain Fiend. Captain Danger.
Oh. I have to use Google voice text? Well, you don't have to use that. I mean, you could just type it. But if you meant Captain Danger, he did mention. Now that you mention it, yeah, I do kind of remember. Uh,
He did mention in the last show.
that's why I didn't remember until you mentioned Captain Danger. So, oh, good shot there by Denal. But then more, and they score. Anastasio with his second goal, and the
So does
Los
that
Angeles.
make him? Does that make him the MVP?
Well, we'll have to see. But what I was about to say was Los Angeles gets the win. Andres Anastasio, if I'm even pronouncing his name correctly. But that was just a great pass, and as great as Marc-Andre Fleury is, he could only stop so many shots before he has to give it up, and he gave it up. But it ends in a 4-3 win for the Los Angeles Kings. All right, so third star is Philippe Denon. Second star is Joel Eriksson. 2 goals and 5 hits. That's interesting. But we're going to find out who the MVP is, or the first star is. That so anytime you, yep, it is Anastasio. You called it right. He is the MVP of the game, or as they call it, the first star. So anytime you hear the word first star, that is their equivalent of the MVP. So yes, you called it right. That he'd be the MVP. So you called it. And let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. I was completely wrong. I I thought LA had the 1-0 lead. I had it wrong. Uh, it was Minnesota that actually had the 1-0 lead. So if I said it wrong, then it was on me. In this case, so we now have a third game between Minnesota and Los Angeles. So we will be back for game 3 at another time. Now, are we going to get
Mm-hmm.
2 game 3s? Or or is Boston going to win this game and move on to the Stanley Cup Finals? So, AJ, it's up to you and the Washington Capitals to force a game 3.
Okay,
So, are you ready to kick some butt out there?
I'll try my best.
It's all it's all anyone would ever ask for, really, but I'm going to let your teammates know. Can't even talk. So, let's do that. Let me get your best friend Jet Strike. But yeah, what are your thoughts on Jet Strike as far as WWE and some of the other games that he's been featured in, and in general as a friend?
It's his, it's his character, and let him like the way that I can't say. It's his way that he wants to portray his character.
Mm-hmm. And plus, he also likes anime too.
Yeah.
And plus, he also likes Sonic too, which is something that you
Mm-hmm.
do have
Mega
in common.
Man.
Yeah, Mega Man as well. Okay, let me get Mr. Bio. Okay, where is he? Oh, there he is. here. Okay. And then
Right now,
Darius
I'm
now.
facing up against.
What's that?
I'm facing up against Omos. That'll
Yeah.
be a match between him and Kane.
I mean, of course, if he was going up against Prime Kane would probably kill him.
Oh God, yes, like 98 Kane.
Yeah, Yeah, I was thinking 98. Well, I was thinking 97, but yeah, 98 Kane would probably kill him too. Oh,
They're both 7. They're 7 feet. They're both 7 feet tall.
okay. Okay. What the heck happened there? Oh, not a problem, Peter. But I hope to see you on Saturday. And then also, hey, what's up, Chris Clark? An old friend of mine who I hadn't seen in a long time. I'm happy to see him again. But wait, what happened there, AJ?
Another bug. Apparently, MVP just immediately popped in a ring and then pulled a chair out from underneath me.
At what time is the next show? I'm gonna try to aim for I'm gonna try to aim for what is it? I'm gonna try to aim for 4 p.m. Eastern time, which would be 1 p.m. Pacific on my end. I'm not sure what time
And
zone that would be in, but I'm so sorry about that, AJ.
yours is Pacific time.
Yeah, mine is Pacific time. I believe yours is Central.
Yes.
Yes, but
So it'll be 2 o'clock my time. No, 3 my time.
yeah. Also, hey, what's up, Najee? Well, you missed it, but well, do you want me to spoil it for you? But yeah, it's great to see you, Mr. Najee. Najee's on this. Najee's on the in the chat there.
The team who just won.
What's that?
The team who just won.
Yes. Well, I was asking if I wanted or if you wanted me to spoil it, but well, you said oh okay, so you wanted me to say it. So believe it or not, your team did win, and you did tie the series 1-1, which means that your team forced a game 3. So I'm happy to say that your team gets to play another game. So I'm happy to say that, and you actually got a goal by the way, and also hey, it's Mitty the Imp.
Hi, Mitty.
Yep, my good friend AJ is in the chat with or the voice chat with me, but yeah, any thoughts on Mitty the Imp? Well, and then Mitty's like hi hi. I'll let you. I'll. Oh, now I forgot what I
But
was.
why am I getting all these weird bugs now? All of a sudden.
I don't know. Might have to give the game a break. Sometimes what I find is that if you play a game for too long or overplay it, then it kind of bugs out. So sometimes it's best to give it a break or play some other game or something like that. I don't know. That's just personal experience. I'm not going to. I'll let you make the decision of whether to keep playing or not. But that's just me though. That's just me. So I didn't have to show up to perform, huh? Kappa. Apparently not. Oh yeah, let me get broken Twitch. What am I doing? Okay. Let me see who is there. All right. Now let me get the other team, and that includes the Boston Bruins with pretty much all three members of the Black family, i.e., Azriel, Atticus, and Crushing Kelly. They are known as the House of Black. Of course, it's not the same as the House of Mouse. Sorry. Bad joke, I know. Okay, so let me get JT Price. But yeah, I may as well say hello to Mitty, who is, of course, you could always check out, and by you I mean the viewers, can always check out Mitty with some of the streams that she does. Red Dead Red Dead Redemption 2, um, and she also has played Fortnite. So if you like Fortnite, you always can, and definitely just chill as she plays the game. Or if Mitty likes you that much, she might invite you to play. That is if you're interested. For those in the chat there. And then Mitty's like, "Aw, thank you." Well, hey, I always try to give back, and I will say that people have given to me. Like, for example, my good friend Ryan. Um, like long before I started streaming, I used to have to record videos, and when it came to recording videos, editing videos, putting videos together, back when I was a Let's Player, he taught me everything I know, and I cannot thank him enough for teaching me everything I needed to know at the time when I first started out. So I'm always grateful for the help that I get, and it's always important to give back however you can. Oh, you know what? I am so stupid. I forgot to. Well, too late now, but I forgot to share on my Discord, so no wonder people didn't know about it. There we go. Okay. I try to send people to others as often as I can. I'm usually a late night streamer and no one else is live. Yeah, that's the thing. I totally understand that. Oh yeah, let me go back to Kelly and those. Okay, now let me just get Atticus um and Asriel. And then last but certainly not least, the the artist formerly known as Crimson Ninja, Azrael Black. Although let me check to see in the chat there. But yeah, definitely it's always better to give than to receive. Not to say I don't appreciate anything I receive. I do. But it always feels good to give. I just don't know why, but it definitely feels better. And I just wish that people give, you know, that is, unless it's something people don't want, then in that case, you have to know what to give. So, also, any thoughts, AJ, about any of the members of the House of Black?
You sorry, you cut off a bit.
Oh, I asked like what are your thoughts on the likes of the House of Black, aka like Kelly, Azrael, Atticus?
They're good people, and they're good to have good the good to make them as allies, not enemies.
Yes, absolutely. And now it's time to play. So let's get to it. Okay. And you know what, AJ, since you're here, you're the team leader, so I may as well ask. The Capitals wear colors like red, white, and blue since they are in Washington D.C., but they have their usual red outfit. They also have white, of course. Let's see what other colors they have. Oh, there's a classic red. Let's see what else we got. And then there's a blue outfit. Interesting.
Let's do the blue.
The blue. Okay, that looks good. Let me check to see what other versions of blue that they have really quick, just before I forget. Ooh, okay. So this is their 2017-2018 stadium. It's also in blue. I'll let you look at it. What do you think? I don't know if you saw it, but skins. Okay, but yeah, definitely blue looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, AJ?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you left or anything, but yeah, I'm definitely digging the 2017-2018 Stadium Series jerseys that are colored blue. So those look really good. I'm not gonna lie. And then for the Boston Bruins, you have the House of Black. So you know what that means. That means
Yep.
they got to go black. And if this was roulette, you've heard the line, always bet on black. But nonetheless, though, I want to wish you the best of luck. Well, you and your team though, and then also wish the best of luck on the House of
Mm-hmm.
Black's side there. Look at Azriel. He says, "Yes, bet on me."
Hello, Azriel.
Yes, and I got your new version, and also is with their new version up. Is it all right for our good friend Arkham, to get your updated look? Since of course because the look that he saw when the Kings of Wrestling show was going on, he saw your old look. So I was like, does he have permission to get your current look? Just wanted to ask. And before I go any further, let's get back to the game. And now AJ himself, number 55. Well, he had the puck, but then lost it. And then Bergeron. Nope, stolen by Marchand. And a loose puck, and Howla gets it. And Boston takes the lead 1-0. Eric Halla with an assist by Marchand. And he says that's fine. Okay. Well, so far your team is in the lead with Howla giving the House of Black a 1-0 lead on behalf of the Boston Bruins, and we have an offside, which is hockey's version of out of bounds when it comes to basketball. And then Wilson, then to Helms, Darius Helms, then Backstrom. Nope. Now Kelly has it. Wait, let me check my phone in case someone's calling. Looks like Clinton is doing his show. And when it comes to hits, in the league, the person that has the most hits throughout the playoffs is AJ.
Okay.
I mean, you always hit back, so it's like, so it doesn't surprise me. Although, one thing that does surprise me is that Taylor Hall gets a goal for the Boston Bruins as Charlie Coyle and Crushing Kelly get assists from that. And right now, Boston is in the lead. And if you're Washington, you're going to have to strike back. Although, as far as striking is concerned, Jet Strike just got bodied by two men. Well, not like that, but you know what I mean. All right. He's currently on a plane to go visit Kelly. Like, wait. Let me go out of character for a moment. So you're saying that the man behind Atticus is going to meet the woman behind Crushing Kelly, Kelly. Like, out of character, like legit, like this is not a joke. And while that happens, the Capitals take it back. Although they don't really get a good scoring opportunity. And the thing about, this game is that you have to generate your own scoring opportunities. And also, it's all about spacing. It's all about speed. And so far, Boston, another save there. So, of course, in character, they're married, but out of character, they're actually dating. That would be Atticus and Kelly, by the way.
That's nice.
And and while that was happening, AJ almost got himself a score. AJ the character. I always have to specify if I'm talking about AJ the character or you, the person. Well, so far, Atticus, the character Atticus, is the goaltender for the Boston Bruins. Oh, let me see what's going on here. Okay, good. But Right now, Boston in the lead in a game that if they win, they move on to the Stanley Cup.
They work the puck into a scoring spot, get a pretty good chance on goal. They just can't find a way to finish it off. Tosses it on to Larson.
And then Larson, ooh, great shot.
Save with the glove. Takes the feed after his goalie chooses not to cover up. Slides the puck to DeBrusque. The Bruins have it now. Moves it to Pasternak.
And then Pasternak, ooh.
That's off a stick.
So far, Boston is doing a great job, not just offensively, because they have the lead,
And the puck stopper hangs on to
but another thing that always gets overlooked is, like, of course, goalkeeping, like, goaltender gets the credit they deserve, and so do the forwards, a.k.a. the guys that score goals. But, you know, one position that doesn't get enough love is the defenseman,
picked off in front.
or those that play on the blue line, or basically the defensive players, because those guys are the first line of defense, and then of course obviously the goalkeeper's the last line. So, you know, obviously you have to have a great help defense, and as that happens, Jet Strike strikes back for the Capitals as Wilson and Jensen get assists, but your friend Jet Strike gets it to within one as it is 2-1. Still in favor of Boston, but now it's within one goal. But then you also have those guys that play two-way hockey.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, let me check your position really quickly. Well, currently you are a defenseman, so you do play two-way hockey. Yeah. For those who don't know, two-way is just simply you play both offense and defense in equal measure. In other words, as much as you like to attack, you also, you know, defend. You know,
The best defense is always a good offense.
that is absolutely correct. Of course, there's some of the highlights, and among some of them include, well, you had a steal, and then you had a rebound that led to Boston taking the lead. They're still in the lead, but now with Jet Strike's goal cutting it to within one, as well as a faceoff win that also led to a second goal for Boston. Those are just some of the goals and highlights from the first period, but now we get to the second, though. That is true. Oh, and now, speaking of Atticus, well, he was about to attack, but then... But yeah, when it comes to two-way players, if you're a defenseman, you defend more than you attack, but you can still attack. Or try to score goals, rather. And if you're an offensive player, especially as a center, you definitely play more deep offense, but you can just as easily back up any defenseman that goes out of the zone. And that's Hockey 101. Let's get back to the game. Nice shots there. Now Kuznetsov. Now there's a bit of a pile up on the wall, but now it's taken out. Brad Marchand. Then to Crushing Kelly, and a great shot, but a great save there by Biological. In terms of points, you have Taylor Hall and Charlie Coyle as part of the top 10 in the league with the most points. But yeah, like dude, seriously, how surprised were you to find that you're the leading hit giver, or the person with the most hits?
I was kind of shocked.
But on the other hand, they should know better than to mess with you.
Here they come up along the wing.
Oh, and speaking of hits, great hit there by, I couldn't see his name there.
The Bruins slide it through
His name was
center.
back to me. But then Charlie Coyle, ooh, great shot though, but it looks like, oh, and another great save there by Biological.
Through center along the
And then Jet Strike gets hit.
Washington's got possession of the puck.
And Schultz having a bit of difficulty handling the puck, but he gets it out. But yeah, Asriel, you're doing pretty well. All right, there you are, defending now.
Puck into the offensive zone corner.
Oh, but then Federic takes it from him. But then Pasternak.
Boom with that hit.
Oh, but somehow they managed to keep the puck in the zone, and a wide shot. That was a bad shot there.
Takes the feed. Slides the puck over.
Well, now it goes out of the zone, now in the middle. Now,
Puts it to the
oh,
front.
stolen by Orlov. Okay, that was Orlov who shot it.
Puck picked up by
Then
Sherry.
Sherry.
Quick pass to Orlov.
Oh,
And puts the puck
Eller. Ooh, another couple of good saves there by Atticus. Again, Atticus is the goaltender. I should also mention.
And now he angles it across.
But then Azrael gets it to Federic.
To go. Orlov's lugging the puck.
Then you have McMichael.
Moving in on the attack.
Of course, he's no Steve Mongo McMichael. I mean, let's not
Backs opted to hang on to
kid
the
ourselves here. But
faceoff.
great saves by both goaltenders. After 3 goals between the two teams, now they've slowed down and they have settled things as far as the goaltending is concerned.
Won the draw here in the
But then
offensive
TJ,
zone. The Bruins take
TJ
possession.
Oshie, not Yoshi, Oshie.
Puts it on net. And makes it.
Although I do know somebody by the name of TJ Yoshi.
There's the whistle. We'll get a
On
face-off
YouTube.
after the goalie covers up.
Go figure. I mean, but then again, I am a toad,
Your
so
TJ
it's
Toe.
Away here with the puck.
yeah. But then again, I am a toad, so I would know about a Yoshi.
Hollis won the draw.
Oh, and Carlo, ooh, great shot, but a great save by Biological. I'll tell you one thing, your goaltender is doing a great job keeping this a 1-goal game. And in fact, several people are doing pretty well on the plus-minus stat line. And for those who don't know, plus-minus is the impact that you have on the ice. For example,
Along the boards.
if your plus-minus is +4, that means that
And now he moves it to McMichael.
that you were on the ice for those 4 goals,
Over.
or that the net between, like, you get a plus for however many goals that you were on the ice for, that were scored by your team or even yourself,
Behind the net. Tries to get
and then
McMichael.
against the goals that were against your team.
Territory. Here's a shot.
And if your plus-minus is more minus than plus, then you're not doing a good job.
He catches
On the
it.
flip side, if you have more pluses, then you're doing a great job. Anyway.
Here in the late going of the frame.
No, I am not a Yoshi.
And the crowd has been enjoying this one.
Let's not forget that Mario characters know more about Mario characters.
The puck to Bergeron. From center they
Just
get
as much as the Toads very much know a lot about the Penguins
to get it over to Ovechkin.
from the Mario series. You know those ones?
Moves the puck. And they
Yep.
pick it up. Moves it to Marchand.
And I'm surprised that the Penguins got a good spot in the movie.
Washington's got the puck along the wall. Maintains
You know, because those guys don't get a lot of love.
hauled down. Penalty.
Although one thing that's not
Time for
a lot of love is the fact that John Carlson got himself caught for tripping on the part of the Washington Capitals, and that's not a good penalty. That is not a good penalty, because now that puts Boston in a position to put this game to a 2-goal lead. It's not impossible to get out of it. It's just the fact that, you know, you don't want to put yourself, well, you don't want your team to be put in a bad spot. Although Taylor Hall gets himself open, and a great save by Biological. Give him some credit.
to slow things down a little.
A pretty good decision here with the play starting to break down in front of them.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Bruins take possession off
Oh,
the faceoff.
the Bruins win the faceoff, but
Can't complete the pass.
oh well, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh wow,
With the glove.
they almost got a shorthanded goal. Did
Stoppage in play.
the Capitals, and they also get a faceoff in front of Atticus.
Ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here.
I mean, this would be something if they get a shorthanded goal.
Slides it over to DeBrusque.
And for those who don't know, a power play is that the team that commits a penalty will be one man down on the ice, whereas the team that did not commit the penalty will have a one-man advantage on the ice for 2 minutes. Well, in the normal game, that is. And that's the end of the second period. So we had a scoreless second period after 3 goals were given up.
Just around the corner.
The score is still 2-1. And if it remains like this, Boston will win game 2, and they will go to the Stanley Cup Finals. Oh, there we go. So, before I start the third and final period, I mean, how do you feel about your team still down by 1? You still got a chance, but
It's still anyone's game. We're trying. That's all that matters.
And no one can ever deny that. And so far, oh, that's right. There's still that power play penalty
And we are just moments away
that still
from
carries
the
over from
period.
the previous period.
The Bruins take possession and their
Okay.
advantage unit won't have a lot of time to work with.
Oh, Halla. Ooh, nice steal by Darius Helms.
Gets it out of his own end.
3, 2, 1. And now back to full strength is Washington. So the power play is over. It's now 5-on-5. Although Jet Strike, ooh, Jet Strike. For a moment I thought Jet Strike was going to tie it, but instead,
The Capitals gain possession.
Crushing Kelly was able to take it and skate away.
The puck over to Orlov.
But now AJ has it.
Something happened along the boards.
AJ. Ooh, great setup though. And Kuznetsov. Oh, and another great setup though, but missed. Whiffing on it. You cannot.
Possession along the wall.
Any opportunities you get, you got to take advantage of them. And a great save by Biological again.
The whistle as the goalie hangs on. We're still in the early stages of this period.
Of course, tied for second in the league with the most assists is Crushing Kelly.
The Bruins win it.
Although Pasternak, oh, great shot. And another great save there by Biological, keeping it 2-1 for Boston. Or, well, for Washington, but the lead belongs to Boston. Rather, excuse me.
The Bruins are going
Boston wins the faceoff again.
0 fear
Frederick.
as hard as he blocks it.
Wait,
No
wait a minute.
given here as they
Where's the puck?
for the loose puck.
Oh, AJ with a breakaway!
Penalty coming up here by the official.
Oh, no, wait, what happened here?
Whistle blows, stopping the
Oh,
play.
Boston committed the penalty, and it was Trent Frederick. Okay, so that's his first name. Trent Frederick with, what did he commit? A holding penalty, and from what I saw, he held you.
The Capitals will have a chance to get on the power play for the
Well, in any event, Washington now has a power play and an opportunity to tie the game up. So now they have the one-man advantage.
pass over to Manta.
And now Wilson trying to find somebody. Then Schultz. Nope. Wilson, oh, had a point-blank shot, but of course, great save there by Atticus. Now Orlov, another shot. Now Sherry. No. Sorry, but anyway, great save there by Atticus. I mean, Azrael, you got to be proud of your bro Atticus on the fact that he was able to come up with that big save there.
Drop the puck here for this face-off.
But that was close.
Back underway, and they
Now Wilson, then to Schultz. Schultz, I'm not sure what he was doing, but well, now Orlov has it. Another shot, but then Azriel clears it out, but doesn't clear it away for a long time. Power play's almost over, but then Charlie Coyle stole it. Nope. Well, now the power play's over, but now Kelly. Wait a minute, what happened here? We have another penalty against Boston, but this time it's Crushing Kelly that committed it. That's bad. That's an interference call for Crushing Kelly because that does two things. Number one, it gives the Capitals a chance to tie the game, but worse yet, one of their best players is off for 2 minutes, or is off the ice rather. Another save by Atticus though. I mean, Boston has been unable to score since taking a 2-0 lead. You have to think that their best bet is to try to hold on to this lead. And Washington, to its credit, has been able to keep it within one, but has attacked. Pasternak. Nope, Kuznetsov has it. Backstrom. Couple of close calls, though. And McAvoy clears it out. Now Ovechkin. Then to Carlson. Then Kuznetsov. Fires and covered by Atticus. Patty's here.
Hi, Patty.
Yep, Patty, our good friend AJ's with me on co-coms. Oh yeah, and Patty, the team that she was on was the Dallas Stars, and she was the goalkeeper, actually. And then Patty and Azriel are hugging. Aw. And another save by Atticus as the power play is over, so now it's back to even strength, but I just get the feeling that Washington is knocking on the door, and Atticus is doing everything he can to hold on. Now Charlie Coyle. And another save, and that could have been bad, but great recovery there by Orlov. But yeah, they fell to the, well, actually no, that was that was if I remember correctly, that was the Los Angeles Kings that eliminated the Dallas Stars, Azriel. The team that your guys' beat, the team that the House of Black beat was the Pittsburgh Penguins. Just thought I should mention that as Haula, almost got another one. Boston nearly got one. Now Twitch, nope, Carlson, then to Backstrom. Great save there by Atticus, but then and another great save. No, Marchand with a steal and a breakaway. And Marchand scores. Brad Marchand makes it a 3-1 game for Boston with that steal unassisted. And the man they call Ratface got the job done. Wow. Talk about momentum swings, man. But it's not over, though. I mean, that was just a huge steal, and a steal from Wilson. But then Wilson, I'm surprised that wasn't called a penalty there, but that's got to hurt, man. One goal from tying it, and now they're back up by 2. Good save there by Biological, though, but no one will ever say that, that the Capitals didn't try and that its players didn't, because they definitely did. But Boston was able to create enough breaks and a steal and a great play by Brad Marchand.
Lets it go.
Another good save there by Atticus, though.
Save.
I mean,
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone.
3 minutes and 33 seconds, triple three
Boston's won the draw.
left to go.
Moves it on over to Black.
Oh, but then Mantha steals it.
And it's a quick pass to Schultz.
If they can score 2 quick ones, they might still have a chance.
Driving right to the front.
Sherry, too much traffic in front. Now, that's another thing that has hurt Washington is that when they try to score or try to shoot, there's too much traffic in front.
Puck against the wall.
You got to be able to get an open shot
Throws it in.
whenever you can.
Boston's got control of it now from their own end.
Now, DeBrusque has it.
Side. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Funny, James, when you
Hey, what's up, Jet Strike? Your team is in this game, although the game's almost over.
Big time hit
And barring a 2-goal miracle,
to Smith.
it looks like the House of Black may very well go to the Stanley Cup. But,
Mhm.
well, I don't want to say too much about it, but an empty netter, and that's probably going to do it, as Smith gets an empty netter, though. Craig Smith, assisted by DeBrusque and Crushing Kelly, of course, as Kelly gets another assist to possibly overtake the league leader. We'll see what the stats are after this game, but I'm happy you're doing pretty well, and I hope you're doing pretty well yourself.
Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end.
But I do get well, hold that thought though, as another goal for Smith.
seems to be no way to stop them.
Craig Smith with another goal. Man, Boston is just slaughtering them towards the end, and they were only up by 1, and now they're just running away with it. Did you catch the Summer Games Fest showcase? What's that? Is on Nintendo?
And that's blocked.
Anyway, AJ.
Across to Mitchell.
Oh,
From the point.
well, that's anyway.
Round 3 in the books.
All right, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's over. At the final score is 5-1 Boston as they win game 2, and they advance to the Stanley Cup Finals. Does the Boston Bruins and the House of Black? But I will say this though, you know, AJ, you did pretty well as far as the first round, in which you made it to you made it past Toronto to get to the semis, but as a result though, Boston does win the Eastern Conference Championship, but obviously they want to win the big one. Anyway, it's the game showcase ran by the same people who made the Game Awards. A lot of cool games were shown today. Oh, okay. But to answer your question, no, I did not get to see it. I really did not get it or get to see it, so I'll have to look at it. But yeah, I want to say you did your best, AJ, and so did the rest of your team.
Mhm.
And I want to say thank you for being on the show. And
Mhm.
but I have a feeling that as far as AJ, the hockey player, we haven't heard the last of AJ. And as that happens, the second star is Atticus Black, having only given up 1 goal. But the MVP is Craig Smith with 2 goals. In fact, he scored 2 late ones to really put this game away. Okay, well, thank you so much, man. I can show you my favorite game that got shown today. Okay. I might have to check that out, though. But yeah, congratulations to Boston and for the Washington Capitals and their players. Well, I want to say thank you to them and better luck for the Capitals, and better luck for the players that played for them, including AJ. Better luck next season.
Thanks.
But that still leaves the Los Angeles Kings and the Minnesota Wild as our one and only game for next time that we do the NHL series. It'll be a one-game show, but damn it, what a game that's going to be. Of course, that's going to result in a much uh, shorter stream, but we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. But let's see. What was the House of Black shall vanquish all of who oppose us. Well, now the only question left is who are you going to face off against in the finals? Will it be the Los Angeles Kings or will it be the Minnesota Wild? Because as far as Boston is concerned, let me check to see one other thing as far as the old Boston Bruins are concerned. In that the Boston Bruins are 6-time Stanley Cup champions. That's very impressive. I mean, I'm hoping one day that my favorite team in Sacramento, the Sacramento Kings, win a championship. But yeah, to win 6, that's incredible. And I want to wish the House of Black and as well as Frostbite and JT Price the best of luck, and the rest of those guys. But then you have the Los Angeles Kings, who I do know are 2-time Stanley Cup champions, and then Minnesota's never won a championship. So I'll be interested to see what Los Angeles and Minnesota are going to do. But that's for next time. From all of us here, this is the Blue Toad to Jew 22, and my guest. Oh, my guest.
Later.
Oh, I was kind of half expecting you to say your name.
Oh, AJ.
Yeah, AJ Cool Kid. Um, I also understand you have other nicknames, but yeah, AJ Cool Kid. Definitely check out AJ's channel, and also Azriel, if I remember correctly, also has he also has his own league too. Like I don't know if I mentioned this, AJ, but yeah, uh,
Mhm.
the House of Black on their individual channels have their own uh, their own wrestling shows too.
Mhm.
So if you want to check them out, you can. But anyway, I sent you the trailer. Tell me what you think of it. Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Shut up. Really? Okay. I'm looking at the screen or the what is it what I forgot what it was called. The thumbnail. That's it. I I I couldn't even get the words out. But I'm looking at the thumbnail and I'm like, okay, I'm watching that now. But anyway, until then, I will see you on Saturday. Now, if I do anything on Friday, it'll be because I'll have time off. But truth be told, I may as well mention this is that tomorrow I will be on holiday. So if I have time when I get back home, I might do I might do another stream, or heck, I might even do Game 3 of the semifinals since we only got one game. So it's like maybe, but we'll see what happens though. But until then, I will. But if not, I will see you on Saturday for Blue Toad Wrestling's presents the Queens of Wrestling, and and you're going to see some beautiful queens there. But until then, peace out. And as far as crushing Kelly is concerned, and I'm only doing this just because she'll probably watch this when all is said and done. But as far as Kelly is concerned, she's Kelly, Kelly, baby. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
I'll be right back.
Not a problem. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Oh, shoot.